crazy. 33 treasures? There's only 30 ship parts in Pikmin 1. Isn't that insane? And we have 82 treasures.
You said shit parts.
No, I didn't. Did I really?
You said shit parts.
Oh.
Perfect.
We're back! Hello, everybody. My name's Waylon, but you knew that already. Welcome back to Let's Play Pikmin 2. Waylon plus Jabroni over here. We're back. We're back in person. It feels so good to be back. What do you think?
Stop him.
No, stop. Link, get away from the microphone. I'm not going to let you turn it off again. In case that sounds ridiculous, while I was busy trying to set up everything and keep him on track, Jabroni over here felt the need to put together. What is this? Give me this box here. World of Nintendo, Microland, Small World, Big Fun, Link, micro figure included, The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker set.
I'm gonna take a picture so you can put it in the video.
Okay, go for it.
I can't like set him up.
Well, that's because he doesn't have a stand. He's a figure that's like 2 inches tall. This is for children 3 and up. Children 3 and up are gonna be able to play with a Link. They'll stick it in there, eat it. They'll try to eat him. They'll choke. It's a choking hazard. This has 6 pieces. They're all pre-built and put together, so all you have to do is take it out of the box.
I think it's 5. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, I was counting Link as the 6th piece.
It's not a piece. It's like a little guy.
Okay, well, the stone head doesn't come off. The mailbox doesn't come off. What did you call this? The Shrek outhouse doesn't come off. None of it comes off. You can rearrange the paths together, but that's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
The paths don't even connect. The dirt paths don't... They're nothing.
Also, if you look, there's like a tiny little sliver of green right after the path, so it doesn't even line up with the weird sand.
God, that's annoying. How many of those... Where did you even get this from?
I got it for my birthday. Or not even this birthday, like 3 birthdays ago.
Is it just sat in your closet ever since?
Yeah, okay, yeah, because you was like, well, are you gonna build it? And I looked it up to see how much it was worth, see if it was worth anything. No, $9.95 used and $15.99 new.
That's still
probably
$15.
how much which is probably how much it cost when it was bought for me.
Do you know how much $15 can get you in this current economy?
Yeah, it can get you the entirety of Waylon's Plus's earnings.
Okay, let's start the game. Okay, and check this out. Oh, I can manually switch Pikmin types again.
For the record, this is being recorded after the first 6 episodes of Waylon's solo Pikmin Let's Play.
Yes, 10 episodes actually.
Recorded or released?
Recorded and released, dude. Because by the time this goes up, I'll probably be done with Pikmin 1. So just the thrill of being able to manually change Pikmin types is... Oh.
It's like using training wheels. Not being able to control which Pikmin you throw makes you better at this game where you can control Pikmin that you throw.
Are you sure about that?
Let's find out.
Okay, what is this again, by the way?
The Subterranean
Oh yeah, we're in the Valley of Repose. This is the Subterranean complex. This is actually, I wonder if we can pause it, because, the...
Give up and escape!
Okay, I don't think it's going to change it.
What?
Because, remember before you go into a hole, it shows you all the hazards?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure the hazards for this place was, like, a lot of electricity.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of electric enemies in this here hole. I'm not going to worry about this little poison hazard first. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go around here and see if there's any traps. Okay, quiz. I know it's been like 4 months. What is this enemy called?
Isn't this the woolly bulborb or the snowy bulborb?
It's the hairy bulborb. You were close. The little guys over here are called the snowy bulborbs, I believe. What is this flying dude called?
The flying snitch bug.
Close. It is called a snitch bug.
Isn't it a bumbling snitch bug?
It is. It's a bumbling snitch bug. Look at you. Okay, it was just an egg trap.
Yeah.
Man, it's so great how they... Because in Pikmin 1, when they drink nectar, they dismiss themselves automatically. It's so great having them... It's so great having AI that functions, man. It's just awesome. Ugh. And I've also been playing a lot of Pikmin 3 Deluxe in my free time, so in that game, you can't like do the fun little swarm thing like I'm doing right now, because you get free camera control rather than pressing the L button to constant. You can't even do this. The camera angle is constant in that game, which is weird. So that might take a little bit getting used to, but other than that, Sorry, I got distracted because I'm getting a phone call right now. That's bizarre.
I'm getting a phone call.
Yeah, I'm getting a phone call. All right, give me a moment.
Gorgonzola, ugly ass chowder.
Anyway, now that that's taken care of. Okay, the subterranean complex is free of tricks and traps or whatever it is, whatever else it is I was doing. Okay, I have been playing as Olimar for the last like week, so
good.
We're gonna play as Louis this time. You ready for it? Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Louis. Ah, Louis. Okay, white Pikmin, go over here because I don't need you. Oh, it's so great. Not yellow Pikmin too. Okay, you go over there. No, not the purple Pikmin.
Well, just leave the one. It's not worth group grabbing all of them.
The aiming in this game is also a little bit different. It's a little freer because the cursor moves before you do. Because in that game, the cursor is always tied to your exact position, so exactly where you're looking at all times. Whereas here, as you can see, I can move Louis without moving the cursor, or the other way around.
It's possible to do a no treasure run of this game.
I don't think so, considering that.
Oh, you need the first treasure to complete the tutorial level.
Yeah.
As I was gonna say, could you theoretically? Oh wait, no, because is there a time limit in this game?
No, there isn't a time limit.
Okay. I was like, couldn't you theoretically just farm the debt through killing monsters and then leaving?
You could Yeah, you know what? I've never even thought about that. You could do that. It would take a really, really long time, but you probably could do it. The aiming is so much faster in this too. I love it. Okay, well, I guess we're killing him now. No, we're just running away. Gonna exploit his AI so he goes.
You fool!
Who did he attack? A single red Pikmin? Good freaking grief! But for sure, I hollowed them all back. Oh well. Okay, come on, fella.
It's alright. You still killed him.
This is a fantastic start to this, by the way. Oh great. Now I'm gonna have to sit here and stare at the funny number in the bottom right corner of the entire episode.
Just kill another Pikmin and get rid of it. Nah,
that's not worth it. I don't despise the funny number that much. I do despise this jackal though.
That's an elite. It's not a jackal.
Jackal?
Yeah.
What do jackals sound like?
I don't know.
Don't they sound like a? Because they sound like weird coyotes, and coyotes sound really weird.
Yeah. Coyotes are like horrible beasts. I'm genuinely so glad we don't have them here.
Yeah, right.
Like the most wildlife we have in an area in California is we have like skunks.
And skunks are pretty annoying.
They're specifically over there on that side of town where you live. And so there's especially like for like literal like weeks there was like a dead skunk like on the main road. This is like almost like a year ago because this is when I still worked at Little Caesars.
Yeah.
And there was like a dead skunk on the road, and every time I would drive past it would just be like skunk smell. It was so horrible.
Oh. Was it near you? Was it near your house? Because I know you used to live right next to Little Caesars.
No, this was when I had already moved, but I was still working at Little Caesars.
Ah, this was the in-between period then. Yeah. I see. Well, I'll tell you a similar story. When I was still going to high school, right along the road of the high school I went to, a skunk died, and we could smell it in every single classroom.
Oh.
In fact, you want to know something even worse? Where I went to school, we have a fox problem. Okay. Or sometimes there will just be foxes on campus. This is real. It's well documented, and everyone is. It annoys everyone because it happens so often. Some foxes just live under. Because you know how classrooms they have like the little ramp. Because technically classrooms now are just portables in high school.
Well, some are, some aren't.
Oh.
Where I went, there most of them were just like
weird little side buildings.
They were permanent fixtures.
Ah.
But I remember in middle school we had a lot of portables.
Ah. Well, anyway, a lot of the classrooms in my area, they have like a little ramp that you go up to get inside.
Yeah.
And foxes would get inside the ramp and then just make burrows and dens in there, and they would live there. So foxes would live there. And I don't know how nature works, but I think foxes living there attracted skunks, and so a skunk got under one of my classrooms, and a fox killed it, and it just was underneath the classroom for a month before the school went under there and got rid of it. If that doesn't sum up the American educational system, I don't know what will. Okay, you guys dig on that. I'm trying to learn from my lesson of Pikmin 1, where if you just group all the guys together, like doing this before you get nectar, then more of them will get it. Look at that! Isn't that a rotary phone?
I was gonna say that's a real antique now.
Right? It's crazy. When this game came out, most homes still had these types of phones, huh?
Yep.
Crazy how technology advances. Okay, I would like...
He's literally by himself. You can get this motherfucker.
Yeah, I know. I also want to kill his knot kid over here. No treasure on top, I don't think. Now, a lesson I think I need to learn from rewatching old episodes of this, and also actively playing Pikmin 1. Oh yeah, cutscenes, I forgot. Because I said most recently I was playing Pikmin 3. That game doesn't have little cutscenes when you get items.
Mm-hmm.
How do you pronounce that? Novua? Novella?
It's a Novu table.
Novu table?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was right the first time. Novu table. This is worth 100 Pokos. Does this baby go all the way up to 9?
Yeah, well, this is 0.
9
It has
and
a,
0.
does it have a question mark? What was that?
Hey man, this was the before smartphone era. Anyway, a lesson I learned from currently playing Pikmin 1 is when I have like an enemy, say like there's a Bulborb right there, when I start throwing it, I'll like move my cursor around out of reflex, and I need to work on that a lot. Anyway, you and you, I'm gonna sneak up from behind and just kill him. This is the most effective strategy. No Pikmin will die. This is my personal Waylon PK guarantee of safety.
Other than the time that Pikmin died earlier in this episode.
Yeah. Well, except for that, we don't count that. It doesn't count. It didn't happen. It was not under my supervision. I'm a perfect captain. I'm an amazing ship captain. No one can say otherwise. And you guys can have him, and then you guys can have this little guy over here. And then I gotta go... I want to make sure there's nothing buried on top of this stump, so I'm gonna go over here. Treasure gauge does not seem to be going off. Exhausted Super Stick. $50. Pokos. Would you pay $50 for tape?
Well, Pokos are like worth nothing.
Pokos are... I think we've had this discussion. Pokos are just yen.
Something like that.
They are the equivalent of yen. And in 2004, $1 was worth, what, like 100 yen or something like that?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll wait
What
for...
am I, the yen expert?
Well, look it up on your phone. What's the exchange rate of yen
In 2004?
in 2004? Yes, this is good trivia to pass the time while we wait for that Bulborb to be deposited into the ship. You know, honestly, taxidermists, I don't know if we've had... I feel like we've had this conversation, too. It's been months. But taxidermists in the world of Pikmin must be living large, bro. Like, imagine you're chilling in your shop one day, and Spaceship Captain Olimar shows up, and it's like, oh, I have all of these beasts from a completely alien world.
I know, right?
You make a killing. Museum sales would skyrocket. Anyway, nothing bad happened on our first sublevel. That's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing bad happened at all. It's very unfortunate, you know, in case something bad did happen, but I think the mouse has been on screen this entire time.
No, I moved it off screen the first time. It's fine.
Okay, I hope so.